Very good morning. Welcome to the latest edition of AP State Scan. This is Harman Kaur bringing you the latest news updates from Andhra Pradesh. First up, the headlines.
Kiran Kumar Reddy will continue as Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, asserts YLR Ravi. Rules out return of YS Jagan Mohan Reddy to Congress party fold. State told to expedite work on metro rail project. Chief Minister to accord priority to metro rail completion within deadline. Successful test fire of Agni 5 ICBM brings cheer to DRDO scientists in Hyderabad. India's first intercontinental ballistic missile was designed and developed in Hyderabad.
Now let's move on to news in detail. Kiran Kumar Reddy will remain the Chief Minister of the state as the party has no intention of effecting any change of guard. This assertion came from the Union Minister YLR Ravi, who is in Hyderabad as an emissary of the AICC, amid reports of differences between the Chief Minister and the PCC President Bodhsa Satyanarayana. In another emphatic decision, YLR Ravi ruled out the possibility of YS Jagan Mohan Reddy, the President of the YSR Congress Party, returning to the Congress fold. The Union Minister told reporters in Hyderabad that Andhra Pradesh has always been and will be an important state for the Congress Party. Every effort would be made to ensure that there was no threat to a united approach. He said that this was particularly crucial as by-elections to 18 assembly constituencies
joining the Congress, strengthen the democratic forces and the Congress. And we discussed yesterday, the President said, we are accommodating or we'll put in, because the reorganization need to take place. Even before that also we'll nominate those who belong to his party, Sanjeev's party, which have been merged with the Congress, will be accommodated accordingly, different district and the state committees. But there is a discussion going on, some district Congress committee may not be active, so the reorganization will come. Anyhow, that all issues will be sorted without nothing, it will be resolved within a short span of time.
He said that this was particularly crucial as the by-elections to 18 assembly constituencies and the Nellore Lok Sabha seat were right around the corner. He admitted that although there were differences at the top level, there was a compelling need to iron out these problems. He said he was confident that all problems will be resolved. He said the party must remain united so that they would put an end to the political calculations and mechanizations of the Kadapa Member of Parliament. The Union Minister met several leaders and took their opinion during his special mission to the state. He interacted with actor politician Chiranjeevi as part of the exercise. YLR Ravi also called for a speedy decision on the Telangana issue, failing which the problems could increase. Chief Minister Kiran Kumar Reddy has been urged to complete the ambitious metro rail project in Hyderabad within the stipulated period. This was the message given to him by Deputy Chairman of Planning Commission, Dr. Montek Singh Ahluwalia, when they met in New Delhi on Wednesday. The two met to discuss the state's plan outlay for the 2012-13 fiscal. Dr. Ahluwalia made it clear that any delay would result in overrunning of the cost and prove detrimental to the plan outlays. The Chief Minister was complimented for taking up the project and assured of the centre's continued support in crucial areas of infrastructure and energy. The metro rail project, with a 71-kilometer track, is estimated to cost 16,000 crore rupees. Kiran Kumar Reddy assured that he will ensure that the project would be completed within the revised deadline. Moving on, carrying 1 ton of nuclear payload, Agni 5 intercontinental ballistic missile majestically took off into the space at precisely 8:05 this morning from the Odisha coast. The launch brought cheer amongst the team of scientists headed by Dr. Satish Reddy at the Hyderabad-based Defence Research and Development Organization, who designed and developed India's first intercontinental ballistic missile here in Hyderabad. The ICBM can carry multiple warheads and hit targets that are as far as Eastern Europe. Bad weather and lightning forced the rescheduling of test firing the missile from 7:30 p.m. yesterday to this morning. With this launch, India joins the select club of 5 nations with ICBM technology. Spreading education using modern communication tool has been fast catching up in school education in the state. One of the regions where the medium of radio is being used to spread education to fruitful gains is successfully happening in Koyalakonda of Mehboob district. Schools where lessons are being taught via the good old radio have reported 100% attendance of school children. Caught by the novelty factor, the students are also paying more attention to the lessons, which is being looked upon as a very useful teaching aid by the teachers. According to a lady teacher, they intended to make optimal use of radio as an effective educational tool. Although the radio comes minus visual impact, this novel from imparting education has immensely benefited school children in Koyalakonda. The children have taken to this unique classroom experiment like ducks to water. Mehboob Nagar is now the trailblazer in the state as to how education can reach even remote interiors and help in furthering the cause of education for all. All they need is a radio set.
SLM కార్డ్స్ తర్వాత సంసిద్ధత కార్డులను ఉపయోగించి చెప్తున్నాను. తర్వాత పదాలతో వాక్య నిర్మాణం చేయడం, చిన్న చిన్న వాళ్ళకి తెలిసిన పదాలతో చెప్పించి దాన్ని వాక్య నిర్మాణం చేయడం జరుగుతుంది.
The Clean and Green Drive has been getting a priority status by the state government and the civic bodies across Andhra Pradesh. Motivated by the success rate, it is being launched in the interiors of towns and semi-urban areas. Two of the places where it is being successfully implemented are Suryapet and Miryalgura towns in Nalgonda district. Complete cleaning drive of the ill-maintained drainage that has resulted in overflow and stagnation of sewage waters and filth has been accorded top attention. Thanks to the efforts of the municipal authorities, there is a sea change in the two towns' landscape, bringing relief to the locals who are breathing easy. The authorities have taken to laying underground drainage system to stem the rot and rid the towns of nauseating smell and the spread of diseases. With the underground drainage system firmly in place, the towns are now clean and sanitized. There is a better flow of traffic and the accident rates have largely reduced. Students from Nalsa University of Law achieved a notable distinction in the coveted Monroe E. Prince International Medical Law Moot Court Global Competition. It was conducted by the Oxford University. The 3-member team of Nalsa University comprised of Saurav Roy, Kunal Singh and Dhruv Bhattacharya. Kunal Singh said that this was the first time the varsity was winning honors in an internationally acclaimed competition. The Nalsa team defeated University of Technology, Sydney.
The student performance in moot court competition encourages. It is for that.
In some other news, there have been several problems arising because of unscientific methods used during blood donations. Plagued by frequent complaints about such health hazards from across the globe, the World Health Organization has introduced a new method for collecting and storing blood. A novel nucleic acid test, which is a safeguard during blood donation, as espoused by WHO, was introduced in Hyderabad on Wednesday. The test comes complete with stringent medical checks both for collecting donated blood and also during transfusions. India reportedly has 20 lakh people with HIV/AIDS, 43 lakh cases of hepatitis B and around 15 lakh with hepatitis C. WHO representative A. Homburg said it was time to remove obsolete methods used during blood donation camps. He advocated that the need for nucleic acid test so that patients can hope to get clean and disease-free blood. Moving on, IPS officer of 2008 batch Superintendent of Police Vijay Lakshmi took up the reins of the police force in Krishna district. Vijay Lakshmi has cornered the distinction of becoming Krishna district's first woman superintendent of police when she assumed charge in Vijayawada on Monday. Speaking to reporters immediately after taking over, the SP said that controlling law and order and addressing the problems faced by women would be her priority areas.
So, first జిల్లా ఎప్పుడు కూడా ఎవరు కూడా మంచిగా చేయాలని అనుకుంటారు. సేమ్ ఎయిమ్తో గోల్తో నేను కూడా ఈ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ చార్జ్ తీసుకుంటున్నాను. ప్రత్యేకంగా ఏం లేదు. వీ హ్యావ్ ఎవరికైనా ప్రాబ్లం ఉంటే డెఫినెట్గా దే కెన్ కాల్ అస్ ఎనీ టైమ్. If they have
Vijayalakshmi, who hails from Tamil Nadu, said there was no difference in the discharge of duties and responsibilities of a male or a female police officer. Vijayalakshmi has earlier served as DSP in Siddipet and as additional SP in Ongole and Kadapa. And with this, we've come to the end of this edition of AP State Scan. For more news from other regions, stay tuned to State Scan. We'll be back with more news next week. Have a nice weekend. Over to Delhi.